This court right here. Hollers. I'm gonna play a game with that while you're back here. Bluetooth is now hosted via
Move, come on!
Oh, right here!
Whoa!
Hey!
Hey, I got your help!
Right, come on, up a bit.
Hey, push!
I'm good.
Right here!
I'm good.
Come get it! Get there! Who got ball? Come get it! Hit it! What are you doing, man? Pick! Come get it! That's mine! Get back! I'm good! Get there! Swing it! Oh, right here! Shoot! Come on, y'all! Box out!
I was just trying to let you know that it was coming off.
Hey, yo, right here! Ball up!
What you got?
Please show us.
That's all you. Hey, you got him.
Get there!
Oh, something.
Oh, get down!
Hey, who got him?
Good boy! You got ball! Ball up! Get it!
Something to do with my stream.
Way to get it! That's mine!
I can. I'm streaming.
All right, stand up, stand up.
That's right. Hey, that's up.
Somebody get on him.
Shoot that man.
Come on. Get past it, get past it.
Hey, don't let him shoot that.
You didn't mean to make it. You didn't mean to make it. Alright, we'll take that all day. I didn't mean to make that, guys.
Hey, put it back in.
Get open. By yourself, by yourself. By yourself.
Looks like we got a big man. Me and Mike had the same idea. High five, slap hands.
You got to him. Oh, y'all look around. Right there. Up top.
Got it.
Pass.
Over.
Got him. We'll get him with that snatch back. Hit me. You gotta take it up to 2 people on you.
Oh, man up, man up.
Taylor.
You got to him.
Grab that up. Hey, whose man is this?
No,
Good boy, good boy.
I keep fucking, I'm lagging.
Break.
Hey, give him that.
My bad. Let me try some. See. Oh, wait. Oh, I know. It's because I'm lagging. I'm trying to stream right now, and it's making me lag. Big. Make me stop lagging. Hey, Mike, check out my new overlay. If you get a new overlay. I have plenty. I'll go do my practices. I'll play with y'all if y'all go check out my stream just for a minute. I just want y'all to look at my overlay and tell me what you think about it. You ain't looked at it. Oh. Color it. Color it. Oh, you're wrong. There's something. Why is it such a big deal to go look at my channel? I mean, really. I appreciate it. Well, I appreciate the support. I appreciate it, though. I appreciate the support. workout. I would have put that. Take it over. Yeah, yeah. Remember that shirt I made? That's let's hope that took care of the lag.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, I'm streaming on all three servers or all three platforms until I get.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
Once I hit affiliate status, I can't stream to anywhere else.
Turn it up! Turn it up!
Get there, get there. Do it.
Well, if y'all go there, I won't get it in.
Come on, wax him out, man.
Which is crazy because he can't hear me. Dave invited him to a party.
Hey, come on.
But sometimes it shows me that y'all's parties are invite only and not like the party regular.
Okay, keep it moving, fellas. Come on now.
Next time, man. Next time.
So what you really trying to do my overlay? Saying
All right, DJ, let's get everyone over here and get started.
all the lettering I put on it
Focus!
myself.
Focus!
Pop it. Come on, who's man? Who got here? Yeah, let's go. Ball. That's on you. Man, we can't leave him that guy.
Let's go.
Oh, oops.
Hop to this is where it
I'm down for whatever.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, right here. What's up? Where you grabbing?
Shit nuggets.
Yeah. Yo, pop it. Go, D up on it. Who got ball? Man, we can't
Just
leave
like
him.
That's one way to do it. Not the best way.
Next time, man. Next time.
I did not. I said horse pussy. Alright, man. Yeah, I kind of lost my shit on him a little bit. Oh, I didn't tell y'all what the fuck happened last night. That's why I was asking him if he remembered shit. You want me to tell you what fucking happened? And I said the exact same thing that Mike said to him today. I told him to go kill himself. We were talking about something. I was just joking with him. I was like, Coy, go kill yourself. And then he said, how would you feel if I just took a bunch of pills and I killed myself? I said, well, to be honest, if you killed yourself, I wouldn't have no sympathy for you at all, was all I said. He was like, yeah, me too. I was like, I wouldn't care if you're one of my family members and you kill yourself. I'm not going to have any sympathy for you. And then he's like, all right, man. And then like 5 minutes went, and he's like, I'll be right back. And then he comes back, and he's like, dude, man, you shouldn't bring shit like that up, man. My brother killed himself a few months ago, and I was like, really? Like, dude, I didn't fucking bring it up. Like, He was like, yeah, if you could, just not talk about shit like that again. He's like, I'll be back. And he goes away, and he never came back. Like, I was like, really, dude? Like, I didn't bring the shit up. You did. And then you said the same exact thing to him today, which he was drinking. I understand that, but still, yeah. Fucking Jesus Christ. I didn't know it either. But he tried to make me feel like shit, and I didn't even fucking bring the shit up. I was not happy. I'll tell you, at least I was not happy. I mean, that's just how I feel. And he said the same. He's like, yeah, I feel the same way. Yeah, I think it's a bitch way out. I was like, yep, I agree with you 100%. And then he was like, all right, man. And we stopped talking about it for 5 minutes. And then he was like, I'll be back. And then he came back and he was crying and shit. And like, it's like, God damn. Fucking Jesus Christ. I joined up on y'all one time, but it didn't put me in y'all's part. See if I'm in there now. And that goddamn sipping noise. Fuck. That's no, I don't give a damn who it was. That's what it sounds like to me. Oh my god. That fucking noise, dude. Fuck you guys. Alright, so me and Pine are in a... Where's fucking Mike at? I thought y'all were in the same game. Oh. Coffee. What is it? Yeah, let's go play the guys with the 4-game win streak. Come on. Let's go. I ain't fucking scared, it's just pussy. Either one of y'all fucking scared? I'm fucking scared. Gotta talk a little shit to him. Mike takes his time. He's on his own time. Oh yeah, like you do that every time. Yeah.
Hey, swing it! Keep shooting that man. Hey, good boy, good boy. You got two of them. Hey, send me one. Corner. There you go. Hello, shoot that.
Yes, Brian.
ISO.
Hey, get dribble. What's the pin? Get there.
Hey, send me one. Corner. There you go. Help. All right, stand up. I got it. Get open. Hey, send me one. Corner. Push. There you go.
You got him. Get it. Oh, you better shoot that. Put it back up.
Come on.
Pass, baby.
I've been working on my snapbacks.
Get it. Hey, push. Someone tee him up.
That's all you.
Oh, half
You got it.
court.
Hey, who got ball?
That's you. Oh, there you go, baby. There you go. Top.
Nice shot.
They smell good. No, fuck that. I'm getting them points. This guy's name is Lil Herpes. He's a herpes. You got it. What's his name? Alright, I'm not lagging now. I got my stream set up. Hey, oh, god damn it. That was just, I hit the wrong fucking way on the right stick. Brought it back into him and lost it. No, I'm really not lagging now. Yeah, I don't blame my mistakes on lag like some people we know.
I gotta get it. Come get it. That's you.
That's mine. I can't do it, buddy. I can't do it, buddy. I can't do it, buddy. Go. I can't do it, buddy. Go. What? We'll play another game. Go back to playing the other Mario game. Don't cry about it. Just play something else.
Right here.
What I do. Quit.
All the way. Oh, foul.
I didn't try to fucking shoot that, but whatever. Yeah, my stream's running.
Woo! Got your help.
Stand up. Horse pussy. Dude. I'm sucking, guys. I'm trying. How can you be like these people?
Hey, put it back in. Good boy.
Shit, make a wish.
He's open. I got him.
Nice. Yeah, just take it and shoot it. He is definitely. Yeah, he is.
What you got? Wing. Swing out. Come get it. ISO. Oh, it's all you. Back at you. I see him. Good shot. Hey, swing it. Got him. Oh, foul.
Nice.
Hey.
God damn you! The reboard.
Hey, heads up.
Reboard it. You can't reboard it before it comes off the rim, though.
On the way.
I know. I'm fucking with you, Mike. Chill the fuck out. That was good, D. Yes. Thank you, Beauty. I appreciate that. Appreciate the host. Guys, y'all have it, check her channel. Make sure you do that. She's awesome. Come on, guys.
you go. There you go. You go. Shoot that. That's you. That's you. One foot. Trap.
I will, buddy. I can't charge it right now, but I will, yes.
Come on, I got you. What's up? Oh!
Alright, stop. You need to stop.
There you go. Shoot that. That's you. That's you.
What? Who are you talking to? I didn't fucking play good that game. You're out of your fucking mind. Did you fucking lie to me? I did play like shit that game. Yeah, we're stuck for a second. I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all make sure y'all hit that follow button. Y'all moved? Been able to move yet? Dead like I'm Dale Earnhardt. I appreciate you watching, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna reset too. You can at least get a couple hours of streaming in. Are you in a park, Mr. Pine? I'm fucking joining you, dude. I don't know what you say. You asleep? He said he's going strong, and it's 12:06. He's going strong. the same game? Are we all in the same game? As unemployment and welfare went down since Trump got in office. Should be showing up in a second. We got a new look, guys. Check out the new look. And if you like it, let me know. If you don't let me know. Nah, I'm just kidding. Let me know. We got shit running smooth, fellas. Shit's running real smooth now. Hey, this shit's running real smooth now. Real smooth. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? I don't know. I want to hit this 90 tonight. Go get my jersey. Where y'all at? Oh, I see y'all. Game on. Game off. Oh, we got twinsies on this court. Look at the twinsies. Oh, that's so cute. Oh. No. Top. Oh, yes, sir. We'll wait on this game right here. Alright, we'll go with this. Oh, no, come here. Hurry, guys. Here. No, they left. They left. These people left. Hurry. Why is it being stupid? I can't. It's lagging. Come on, come on.
ISO! Get there, get there!
Oh, just use my Harlow Flame teardropper for the first time.
Ball up! Good boy, good boy! Oh, foul! Keep doing what you're doing, man!
Damn it.
Watch the pit! Oh.
It's open. I got off. That's you. That's you. I got
Get
it.
there, get there!
I got it. Right here. Coming.
He's like,
There you go.
oh yeah.
Hit it! You're in match, baby.
Is that two? Come on, y'all. Move around. Right there.
Come get it, come get it!
Oh, that's all you. Yeah, I got you.
Crash! Take it! Hey! Hey, put it back in!
Alley-oop's ass. Fucking shoot that through. Move it.
Get him.
My bad.
What you doing, man?
I wanted to win. I wanted to win.
That's all that matters. Come on.
What is going on here?
Don't tell me it froze again.
What is going on? What is going on? Mic check, mic check. Right. Mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check, mic check. Hey. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check, mic check. Yo, mic check. Mic check, 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 mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Yo, what's up, man?
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Hit it! Yeah, man! Who got here? Ball on up! Oh, right here! Get there! Hey, don't let him shoot that! Who got ball? Oh, that's all shot. Nice shot. Hey, get on! Man, we can't leave him open.
Okay, guys, get back to work.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, DJ, let's get some shots up. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus! Oh, right here! Hey, help! Come on, move, man! Come on! Hit it!
Let's go. Keep playing like that, you'll win half and you'll lose half.
Hey, hit me up.
All right, DJ, let's get to work. Now, here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. Come on, man. Hey, swing it!
Get your head in the... Not your best effort today, DJ, but certainly not your worst.
Hey, hit me up.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And folks, you can feel The fierceness, the intensity of this series setting the tone prior to Game 3. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. Taking a look at the 76ers, they were unable to take Game 2 on the road, but the series continues. They look to get back in the win column again tonight. And an interesting one here tonight. Technically, this is not
Welcome, everyone, to Game 3 of this Eastern Conference Round 1 matchup. 2-0 so far. Perhaps the Tide can turn in this one. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Atlanta Hawks and the Philadelphia 76ers. Look at Philadelphia. They need the boost here from the hometown fans. Trailing 2-0. It is critical for them to start to edge back into this series.
And guys, losing this one would be devastating. For all intents and purposes, you really have to treat it like a game 7.
Exactly. Back on their home court, it's their chance to change the momentum in the series. But you're right, you can't go down 3-0 and expect to come back and win a series.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta, we got Prince. Collins is out there with Mike Muscala. Then there's Buckets. And it's Schroeder in at the point. Now here's Schroeder after the miss from Joel Embiid. Collins, good.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Boy, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Now here's Simmons. Volts kicks to Redick. Launches it with the putback. The putback. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. It's Prince on the wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kept alive. There's Scala. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Volts kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Over Muscala. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Now let's send it over to D.A., who was able to talk with Coach Brett Brown.
Had the demeanor you would expect for a coach in his situation. After dropping the first 2 in hostile territory, he acknowledged the hard road ahead. He said we didn't get it done on the road, and there were some missed opportunities. So now we have to regroup and take care of business at home. Simple as that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Prince, that's for 2. Simmons pulls it in.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Fultz with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Embiid sets the pick for Redick. They get the rebound. The shot will not fall. The Hawks have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Buckets passes to Collins. Count it, good. Collins has got his second basket of the game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Redick. There's the screen. To the inside. Here's Embiid, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, if you can't appreciate how skilled Embiid is, you got a problem, and he's impossible for the defense to slow down.
No good from buckets. The 76ers trail by 5. Covington dishes to Simmons. Embiid the screen. Covington kicks to Embiid. It's blocked. Buckets.
I love that. Yes, indeedy.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
There's Schroeder after Ben Simmons' bucket. Here's Buckets, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Hawks. He kicks it to Fultz. Embiid with a screen on Schroeder. Off the pick, and Embiid throws it down.
Really like the quick decision-making of Fultz there, Kevin. Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Kicks it out to Prince. Now the pass to Schroeder. To the paint. Covington with the steal. Redick with it. Now guarded by Buckets. Here we go, one-on-one. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Atlanta leading by 7. Dishes to Muscala. Prince outside. Fires the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now, here's Fultz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Simmons.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
Line has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Hooked away. Passes to Buckets. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Bucket is good. Redick's got his first basket.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Yeah, you know, he doesn't back down from anybody, Greg. Effective at getting the room he wants and then gets his shot off in time.
Here's Buckets. And a big-time kick right there.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Yeah, you know, it's early for sure, but still, they're flat out owning this team right now.
Now, here's Reddick. Embiid sets the pick for Reddick. He dishes it to Embiid. Bangs home the trifecta. Embiid's got 13 points.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of play.
Muscala misses. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Covington. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Amir Johnson's checked in for Embiid. Sharge comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Justin Anderson in for Robert Covington. And then for Atlanta, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Collins. Ken Bazemore comes in for Taurean Prince. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Anderson. Here's Johnson. Outside for Reddick. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The 76ers trail by 8. Volch kicks to Reddick. The dish now to Sharge. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Sharge has got his first basket of the night.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson. Luke Babbitt, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Here's Buckets. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. He has a scorching 86%.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Johnson the screen. Anderson passes to Johnson. Outside, Reddick. 6 on the shot clock. Volch kicks to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. Atlanta lead by 8. Ilyasova down low. Charge is there. Count that one.
And already with a commanding lead, a terrific offensive performance.
Yeah, and the execution, time and time again, right on point. They're running their offense to perfection.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Outside, Reddick. Screen by Sharge. And Reddick kicks to Anderson. The 9-foot shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Pass to Babbitt. He feeds it to Augustine. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Buckets passes to Babbitt. Ilyasova a screen. Shot clock at 5. Here's Buckets. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They come into this one after losing on Sunday.
I mean, frustrating when missed free throws become contagious. Really the Achilles heel in that one.
Well, if you're going to win, you've got to shoot a good percentage from the stripe. And for them, they have no one to blame but themselves.
He used that pick just right. Anderson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How about that? Reddick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shot, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime.
The Hawks have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:54 left in the first. Feeds it to Sharge. Outside for Reddick. Sharge with the screen for Fultz. Up off the screen. And there's the nice layup by Johnson.
Nice hands that time by Johnson, able to gather and go up with no problems at all inside.
Now here's Fultz, headed by Augustine. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Sharch with the screen for Anderson. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Babbitt dishes to Augustine. Here's buckets. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
He's been turned up this quarter, showing a lot of confidence and sinking a lot of his shots.
And Redick kicks to Sharch. Johnson left side, over Ilyasova. Johnson can't get it to go. Buckets passes to Baseman, and the shot is good. And now an 8-point Hawks lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Redick dishes to Fultz. Anderson outside. Outside for Redick. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now Augustine. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's buckets. And he converts the layup. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Yeah, pounding it inside once again. They have taken over this game physically.
Schooling them right now. Taking them to the woodshed. Super aggressive and owning the paint.
Stolen by Anderson. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And J.J. Redick, a focal point in his tenure with the Duke Blue Devils, both offensively and as a lightning rod for fans.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke and Duke basketball. And obviously that's a polarizing topic for some people. They like me, some people don't like me. But I take a lot of pride in the fact that I went to school there, I got to play there, and I graduated from Duke.
There's no doubt that he is Mr. Duke, J.J. Redick, and it's hard to argue with that school's incredible success, Greg, whether you like him or not. And I know you've had a first-hand view of Duke a couple times.
And listen, I have the utmost respect for J.J. and Coach K and what they've done there. And then listen, you can be known for a lot worse things in your life and have to go into a lot worse places. But I think for him, it's not about where he's been. I think it's about where he's going and what's going to be the next chapter in his career.
And we're set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
I mean, a huge lead, and already after this first quarter, they're starting to make it look easy.
Yeah, like an avalanche, Greg, overpowering the defense on the majority of their possessions.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting this up. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Schroeder with the ball. It's Prince on the wing. They grab their own miss. Over to the left wing. The Hawks again can't hit.
That is not what they want. A contested jump shot, the defense right on it. You need to get a better shot than that.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Buckets in that last game against the 76ers was superb. He scored 18 points and was his usual dominant self on the glass. He played a tremendous all-around game, and you'll love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
David, appreciate the report. He was a one-man show in that game.
And, you know, it'll be interesting to see how much that took out of him. I mean, he'll have a hard time putting up anything even close to those numbers here tonight.
Well, Greg, you know where I'm going. He was a stat sheet stuffer in that game. Did a little bit of everything and did it all well.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Simmons. 6 points for him. Holmes kicks to Simmons. Embiid sets the pick for Simmons. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, I liked the first quarter he had. I mean, and I'm loving the second quarter even more. Playing with a lot of momentum right now.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Now, here's Covington. Booker with it. Guarded now by Prince. In the corner, Simmons with it. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simmons got 8 points in the quarter. The Hawks leading by 9. Buckets passes to Moscow. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Yeah, it's got to be coming twice tonight, guys.
Simmons left side. That's tipped. But they get it back. Holmes kicks to Simmons. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
No good from buckets.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hawks passing it around. Collins. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Defense has no answer for him. I mean, none. They look completely lost. He's been on fire.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. Booker outside. Pass to Holmes. The feed to Covington. Clock at 6. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker. He usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
But the thing is, all up passing, playing them beautifully and making things hard for the opponent. That's really good defense.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Philadelphia.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well. And, you know, the defense knew how to play at that time, liked how they made their presence felt without committing the foul.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Simmons is running. Simmons missing again. Atlanta leading by 11. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Prince dishes to Schroeder and stolen by Redick. Kicks it to Covington. Simmons left side. Here's Buckets. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, excellent execution that time, partner. Don't want to get...
Kevin, thank you. Hey, you have done a really good job finding other guys and creating for yourself. What are you seeing out there that allows you to do that?
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third. And we're back to the action here in this round one matchup. And you know, Buckets has really been making it happen, guys.
And through the first two periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
Yeah, you know, good things happen when he cuts to the rim, Greg, and you cut into the heart of the defense like that, makes things easy.
The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Redick and Covington make up the perimeter, and it's Fultz in at the point. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half.
Sometimes you just have no way of stopping Simmons on the interior. I mean, he's a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
Good on the second free throw. Here's Schroeder. Buckets covered by Redick. They get it back.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Embiid the screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, still moving a little bit when he set that screen. He'll argue that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
It was very close, and I wouldn't mind letting them play on that one. It wasn't blatant by any means.
Here's Buckets. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Buckets. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The 76ers trail by 13. And here is Simmons. Puts it up from 12. And they will call over the back on the play.
And you can live with those over-the-back calls sometimes because at least it's an effort play.
Well, you still got to know the situation and be aware. I mean, he wasn't getting to that ball. Best to not get out of control and pick up that foul.
Back to Prince. There's the pass to Buckets. And stolen by Redick. Here's Covington. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Covington's got 10 points in the game. Buckets passes to the stop. And Embiid with the block.
Solid read from Embiid there. Terrific at anticipating when that shot is coming.
Wasted no time on that one. Redick's got his second basket of the night.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks. They've made 3 out of 4.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
That's just a good job of recognizing when you have a chance to get the steal. I mean, Fultz doing a nice job showing off his defensive prowess.
The Hawks have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. That's good from Buckets. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Embiid's got 20.
Oh, great ball but there.
Atlanta's shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Muscala, the pass to Buckets. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on J.J. Redick. For Atlanta, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line. So for the Hawks, Ilyasova, he's checked in for Collins. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Prince. Fultz dishes to Simmons. Outside for Redick. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Redick's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They needed a run desperately, and boy, did they come up with it.
And you know, it wasn't just about getting hot offensively. Defensively, they've been stellar as well.
He kicks it to Embiid over Muscala. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Buckets covered by Redick. Muscala pass to Schroeder. The Hawks again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Redick. On the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Shooter takes it to Bazemore. And here's Ilyasova outside. Cans it from downtown. Ilyasova's got 5 points so far.
This is the kind of player Ilyasova is. I mean, as soon as he has the ball in his hands, he's thinking about letting the shot go.
Here's Simmons, and he hammers that one down right in the face of Ilyasova.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
And that last rebound is courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleashed chaos moment.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappeared.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Dishes it to Ilyasova. Covington with the steal. Last break, Philadelphia. Shoots over Bazemore. The putback and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That's his first foul.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
I thought maybe with a little more hustle, he might have been able to get around him, but he was just a step late.
Johnson, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Then for the Hawks, Luke Babbitt comes in for Mike Muscala. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. The 76ers trail by 4. Fultz dishes to Simmons. Fultz, the pass to Covington. Pocket 6. Outside for Redick. Off target from outside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Passes it to Buckets. Babbitt dishes to Bazemore. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. No good from Buckets. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts. They're in the third. Some pretty nice work. Here's Simmons. The 76ers with another miss. Atlanta leading by 4. Buckets passes to Babbitt. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Babbitt's got his second bucket of the night. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Simmons kicks to Johnson. And it's good for 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Philadelphia's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Covington. No good. Shot missing. And Atlanta will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Buckets. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got his 7th rebound game that last one. Covington's shot is off.
Oh, a tough quarter for him offensively. He hasn't been able to give his team a lift when they need it.
No good. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Covington. He's got 10. There's the pick. Fultz kicks to Covington. He dishes it to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And vertical of Simmons, guys, I tell you, an extraordinary dunker when given the chance to launch and lift like that.
Babbitt dishes to Augustine. Bazemore on the wing. Master Buckets. He feeds it to Ilyasova. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Simmons passes to Redick. And Simmons kicks to Johnson. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. In the corner, Bazemore with it. To the middle. Look at on the money from Buckets. Buckets got 9 points here in the second half.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
As well he should, Greg. I mean, he always is looking to score the ball, even more so when he's hot. I like the mindset.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And stolen by Simmons. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Fultz. And that misses. That would have put him up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
For Atlanta, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
And, you know, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Saric comes in for Ben Simmons. And it's Justin Anderson in for Robert Covington. And Anderson kicks to Saric over Ilyasova. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Saric has got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Collins. That shot missing. Good D by Johnson.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Hawks shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. The offensive rebound. Here's buckets. Some solid defense from Saric.
He's still fighting it, and sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. He's trying to get in the rhythm, but right now he's playing hard, but he's hurting his team.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Wells passes to buckets. There's the dish to Wells. A baseline J. Here's Collins. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Collins has got 16.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
Yeah, those are back crushers. I mean, they really crack your back when you give teams second shots like that.
Knocks down the 3-ball. And that's 11 points for J.J. Redick.
Now, this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Ilyasova can't hit.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Anderson dishes to Redick. Saric with the screen for Redick. To the right side. Johnson the screen. Picked his pocket. Here's the break. Collins kicks to Wells. Hawks passing it around. Buckets. Finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And Wells, a very capable passer. Like seeing him focus on setting his teammates up.
Feeds it to Anderson. Johnson right side. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Here's buckets. And the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 3. Now Fultz. Knocked loose. Redick passes to Fultz. Wells comes with the double team. Hit his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Johnson. And Simmons subbed in for J.J. Redick. And then for Atlanta, Muscala comes in for Collins. And it's buckets in for Wells. On the court for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder is out there with buckets. Then there's Bellinelli. Then it's Mike Muscala. And it's Prince in at the power forward. Count that bucket. Saric has got the lead up to 14 now for the 76ers. Here's buckets. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Embiid the screen. Simmons on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Simmons got 9 points now in just the second half.
And I like watching Simmons go to work down low. I mean, with his length and strength, there aren't many guys that can keep up with him down there.
Here's Buckets in Atlanta again with the bucket.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Pass to Simmons. Takes the 13-footer. Embiid. A rebound by Buckets. Buckets got 3 rebounds now in this one. The feed to Prince. Takes it out to Schroeder. Prince in the corner. Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Fultz. Booker inside. Bellinelli is covering. They get it back. Goes back up. And Simmons with the nice bucket inside. Simmons got 23. And now we'll get perspective on how the hustle game has been going for Philadelphia.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The 76ers making a switch here. Redick is checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. Bazemore is checked in. Scooped up. Muscala. And Embiid with the block. Prince kicks it to Bazemore. Muscala with the ball. Embiid's there. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Redick. Kicks to Booker. The pass to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. No one covering. 14 points for J.J. Redick.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And, Greg, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Yeah, he's clicking right now, and at the right time, too, Greg. I mean, playing with a bunch of confidence in this fourth quarter.
Robert Covington's checked in for the 76ers. The Hawks trail by 19. Buckets covered by Redick. Shooter passes to Buckets. It's stolen by Fultz. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen. You know, Fultz is a guy who can easily take over a game if you give him an opportunity to. He's very confident and has remarkable decision-making skills.
And he makes both free throws. For they've got 3 of their 9 field goals have to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Dishes it to Muscala. Hawks passing it around. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Bad turnover, plain and simple. No other way to describe it. I mean, he just threw it out of bounds.
Fultz with the ball. He kicks to Covington. Simmons dishes to Covington. Embiid the screen.
Covington is always looking to shoot the ball. I mean, which in turn forces defenders to get extra aggressive with him when he's going up with the shot.
No good on that one.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
And the Hawks making a change here. Collins is in.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Simmons against Collins. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
Here's Buckets. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. Embiid the screen. And Simmons kicks to Redick. Misses the three.
This has been a rough, turbulent outing for him so far. Fortunately, the rest of his team has bailed him out.
Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. No good from Simmons.
I guess even he has to pick one of those once in a while.
Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting. One item that stood out, their ball.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And Embiid is H-E efficient. That's super efficient, folks. When he gets cooking, the defense knows they're in for a long night.
No good from Buckets, and it's Buckets the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. They're in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Collins against Simmons. Inside. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Nobody near Schroeder. Connects from three-point range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. Just shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Covington against Prince. No one near fault as he lets it go. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the unselfishness of Embiid, doing whatever he can to win, including setting brick wall screens.
The 76ers leading by 19 points. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
Prince in the corner. Buckets covered by Redick. Schroeder outside. They set the pick. 5 to shoot to the inside. Hard off that tip and finish strong.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
Here's Embiid. Back to Simmons. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by the Hawks. Muscala's got 7 rebounds in the game. Passes it to Buckets. Shoots over Redick. It doesn't go for him. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Simmons. Here's the floater. That one good for 2. Simmons got 17 now just in the second half.
I like the variety pack offense that Simmons gives you. A little bit of everything. I mean, and that's huge for his team. When you're guarding him, it's almost pick your poison.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Embiid again, Philadelphia.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for Philadelphia.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Simmons.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
And aggressive defense causing the mistake, then cashing in.
Yeah, that's a momentum changer for sure. You got to like the steal and the finish at the other end. That's the thing, paying that steal off with the finish.
And Bayless kicks to Anderson. Screen by Sharch. Back to Anderson. He dishes it to Bayless. Holmes has a screen. Off the pick. Keeps it alive. Here's Babbitt, covered by Sharch. No good from Buckets. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Holmes has a screen. They set the pick. Pass to Luau. Puts up a three. No good on the shot. Buckets. Misses there. So it's Philadelphia winning this.
See how close that got me.
And suddenly, he's got a series on it.
We sure do. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is
Mr. Thompson.
Hannah, I should have...
It's all right, Chuck. You don't have to cover for me. I thought it would be okay.
Billy.
I should have noticed.
Look, the guy had a press pass, Hannah.
Every kid with an internet connection and a blog has a press pass. If the kid knew what our video policy was, if he was cleared by PR, then he'd know policy is what? What?
No shooting video.
That's exactly right. Charlie, go make sure that kid erased his video. Mr. Thompson.
It's boo-boo.
The last thing we need is a video of our players fresh out of the shower going viral because some Mr. Teen Blogger USA doesn't have the life experience or the common sense to know that everything isn't content. So pretty please, with sugar on top, make sure everyone has clearance. Or I'm going to go ahead and find a new boo-boo.
Well, guys.
Well, since you said please.
Note to Boo-Boo, steer clear of Hannah tonight.
There's no replacing
Boo-Boo about to lose his job.
There's no replacing Boo-Boo. Anyways, guys, y'all make sure y'all hit me up. Looks like the stream is running good. The overlay looks great. I like it. Hope you guys like it. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up. I will catch y'all next time. Z-Dub out.